evening. I'm Cynthia Wajobi, and I'm joining in from Nigeria. I am a content writer, a script writer, and a filmmaker. And I am the creative director and founder of Trendy Media Productions. Now, in 2020, I got the opportunity to spend the lockdown with my cousin, who is married with 3 kids. And after 4 months of spending the lockdown with her, I noticed some patterns which were quite disturbing to me. And it quickly reminded me of growing up at home, typical Nigerian family where the girls are relegated to some roles. There are some things you can't do. I couldn't do because I'm a girl, but my brother could do that and go scot-free. So spending the lockdown with my cousin, I noticed some patterns, and it dawned on me that gender roles is still a huge issue and no one is talking about it. It's not being talked about enough. And it's as a creative that I am, it inspired me to create, to write and produce my first short film, Keeping It 100, which addressed the issue of gender roles in relationships and marriages. Now, at Trendy Media, our vision is to see that our stories change the world for the better. Our mission is to address social issues through film. At Theory of Change, we are creating a movement of activism through film. Our target audience is the average African family, especially women and children, and hopefully policymakers. We are doing this by creating entertaining audiovisual content that will shed light on important issues affecting women and spark conversations for change. Our target audience, just like I mentioned in Theory of Change, are the average African family, especially women and children, aged between 13 to 40, who like to be entertained and are hungry for social change. Our milestones so far, within a year of building Trendy Media, we've been able to achieve the following. In February 2021, we are selected as Storyteller of the Month for our debut film, Keeping It 100, at the YP Africa, at the Story Africa show on DSTV. And in August 2021, we received an official film selection at the African Smartphone International Film Festival for same film. And we are the Enterprise Ideas Challenge winner at the Enugu Youth Entrepreneurship Network in August 2021. I am also an Accountability Lab Film Fellow, and this has given me more exposure and experience. In October 2021, we are the winners of the YP Africa Short Film Contest organized by Sony Pictures USA and Wale Adenuga. And in October 2022, just recently, we had another official film selection at the African Women Mobile International Film Festival for our film Keeping It 100. Our business model is mainly film production, such as short films, feature films, documentaries, talk shows, TV series, and we're also working on building our own online streaming platform for social impact films. This is to create more visibility for social impact films and to solve the issue of distribution for independent filmmakers. If given enough funding, we intend to add other revenue streams, such as letting out of studio space and equipment to independent filmmakers, and production and sales of merchandise. This will help create a sense of community among our audience. Our financial projections, after 3 years of receiving funding, in our first year, we are projecting a profit of $5 million, and in our second year, $10 million, in the third year, $25 million. We are achieving this through subscription from our mobile TV platform, sales of merchandise, letting of equipment, and studio space. And we intend to go global with this, reaching out to different countries and expanding year by year. Our measured social impact so far, 40% of our audience who watch our short film, Keeping It 100, we are able to open up and share their experiences on the issue of gender roles in their homes, and they had a new resolve on this issue. Now, just like many other businesses, there's risk involved in this. And because our major equipment are camera, lighting, sound, there's the possibility of wear and tear of equipment. Now, this is a medium risk. Our way of mitigating this risk is through regular maintenance of the equipment and insurance coverage of the equipment. Now, there's also the issue in the film space, we get to interact with cast and crew. There's possibility of a cast or crew member not showing up as expected for one reason or the other. And this is also a medium risk. Our way of mitigating this risk is through capacity building and ensuring there's always a plan B. Our competition, the key market players here are Ebony Life and Rock Studios. And our competitive advantage over them is that we are niche specific in the sense that we are addressing social issues and keying in majorly on SDG 5, which is gender inequality. And because the Nigerian space has been playing it really safe with genres, we intend to explore so many interesting genres such as horror films, sci-fi, animation, and our stories are those of global resonance and not just stories that resonate with Nigerian and African space alone. This is the team behind the brand. Myself, who is a content writer, script writer and producer, and Daniel, who is a sales and film distribution expert, Mildred, who is a content creator and production manager, and James, who is a professional videographer and editor. Our next steps in the next 12 to 24 months include boosting our social media engagement, acquiring a complete film gear, getting global partnerships from different social change agents, and producing our debut TV series, keeping it feminist wahala, and the launch of our online streaming platform for social impact films. And our ask is a total of $5,000. Thank you.